everybody. Good morning, Lashera. Thank you,
And
Shift Kicker. Have a great day at church.
amen.
Hi, Michelle. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Anvita. Hi, Diane.
Good morning, all you lovely ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for being in here with us. We appreciate it.
Yes, all of you, the people that come. And hi, Scott.
Hello, Scott. How are you?
Oh my gosh, Scott, I just adore your mother. I really, really do.
She's a sweetheart.
She really is. I had no idea that you guys were mother and son.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and it was just, um,
Good morning, Pat Cray. How are you?
something was said, and I was like, I'm doing good. I'm tired from that medicine still. Hi, Pat Gray.
Yeah.
She is awesome. She was really, really nice to talk to. Hi, Phyllis.
Good morning, Phyllis. We're so happy that all of you are here today.
Yes, and
A great
welcome,
way to spend
lurkers.
our Sunday.
Yep, welcome, lurkers and rewatchers.
Yes. We appreciate all of you, no matter what time you watch the video. So I hope the weather is lovely where you are at. I have bright sunshine. The trees are barely stirring. It is 78 degrees and a little humid out there. A little more humid than what I like. Good morning, Lisa. How are you today?
Good morning, Lisa. It is 36 here and cloudy. Burr,
Burr,
burr.
burr. I got to have some one-on-one time with my dad. My youngest sister set up a Zoom room for him,
Mm-hmm.
and my dad my dad really loves it, and I love it for him. But every time he says, "Come to Zoom, I want to talk," when I get in there, there's lots of family there, so I kind of don't get to have that nice one-on-one with him. So this morning he texted me and he said, "Come to Zoom," and I said, "Who else is going to be there?" And he said, "Oh, do you want a little one-on-one with your daddy?" And I said, "Yes, I do." So it was just him and I in there for a little while. And he said, "I am so sorry that, you know, that I tend to let everybody know that I'm going to be in Zoom." And I said, "That's okay. Really it
Right,
is. But I have loved being able to see him and talk to him as opposed just to talking to him on the phone." So
right. Hi, Christine.
good
Hi,
morning,
Sarah.
Christine. And there's our lovely queen of the corn,
Leslie.
Leslie.
Hi, Leslie. I can't smile. I'm sleepy. It's that new medicine. That's as good as it gets.
Oh, Diane says it is 42 and sunny in Wisconsin. Pat Cray says it's 51, sunny here in Suffolk, Virginia, drinking hot coffee and trying the fourth time making a poncho. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Christine says, well, she's having to evidently start over for the fourth time. Christine is saying, coffee, 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 coffee. Leslie says, I
Oh,
miss
you
it
missed
so
my
much.
smile. Well, did you notice what I was working on?
Yes, that is so pretty.
That's the backside.
It don't matter. It's pretty front or back.
Well, this is for Leslie's husband.
Oh, does it have a little sparkle in it? Or is it
No,
just no?
no, it's just the blue.
Good morning, little Bran. How are you?
Really. It's just the
There's
harmony and
Mary.
umbrella. Hi, Mary. Hi, Bryn.
Phyllis says it's 69 here in Florida. Well, what part of Florida are you in, sweetheart? Because it's 78 degrees here.
So while I sit here and we visit,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna work on this thing because I'm on row 48, and I gotta go to row 109, I think.
Oh my goodness.
Well, that's not right.
Okay, well, Phyllis, what is Oxford close to? Because I'm not a Floridian, so I know like where Tampa, Orlando, um, in the villages. Okay, well, I am at Port St. Lucie. Is that close?
Is that close? Christina, this is Mandela Ombre.
It's
Here,
the
I'll show you.
blue. It's the blue.
It's called Harmony.
I love it because it looks like denim. You know, all shades of denim rolled into one. See, look at that. Isn't that luscious? I love that. Turn it on its end. There you go. Isn't that pretty?
It's
Oh.
It's 100% acrylic, machine washable and dryable. It's 3.5 ounces, 344 yards. It says to use an I hook, but I'm using a J hook.
Yeah. Hello, Amy Long. How are you? Thank you so much for popping in. I understand, Phyllis. Do what?
I said, how's my Amy girl?
Oh. Yes, Christine, it is good yardage. It really is.
Sorry, I don't know. Just moved here about 8 months ago. Still learning how to get around.
Well, that's okay. I tend to stay close to wherever it is that I'm at. I do know, excuse me, that straight across from where I'm at is Tampa, and that's where the Houston Astros baseball team's training camp is. So we are anxiously awaiting for their first spring training game. And then right here in Port St. Lucie is where the New York Mets come for spring training. The pitchers and the catchers are already here. And starting this week, the rest of the ball team will start dwindling in. Joanne has Caron 1-pounders for $7.99, Red Heart Super Saver for $3.99, and free shipping for today only. Hobby Lobby, this is their 30% off week. That's right. Excuse me.
Glad I'm broke.
And guess what I found out yesterday, folks?
What?
A lot of the Mets team players are staying right here in this hotel. My husband is beside himself, let me tell you.
What players?
The New York Mets. Yep.
Oh my gosh, I would be freaking out.
Well, he's pretty sure that one of them is staying in a room just like 3 doors down from us, but on the other side. So he's going to wait until a few more of them start showing up, you know, and hanging around and everything before he.
And then start asking for pictures and autographs?
No, he doesn't do that. He really doesn't. Now, sometimes, you know, ball players will say, hey, you want a picture with me? Then he'll take one. But no, he really doesn't. He doesn't do that because as a Texas Ranger fan, he a lot of times would meet up with some of the ball players after the game, and he just wanted them to focus on being normal people as much as possible. So this was something he's never done, really. Hello, little Keri. How are you? And Gloria's here.
Gloria, Gloria, I think I got your number.
Oh, you're not late, Keri.
Yeah, no, it did start at 9 o'clock your time.
Yep.
We just started a little early.
You know, Keri, she gets a wild hair and she's like, let's go ahead and go live. Like, okie dokie.
Like 6 minutes or so.
Yeah, so you're not late. Not late at all. Sarah, simply Sarah, I didn't see you sneak in here. She said they usually go to Arizona. The who was it? She said the
Hi,
Milwaukee
Susan.
Brewers.
I hope you're well. I
Oh,
have everyone
Suzanne.
praying for you.
So happy you are here, sweetheart. Yeah, the Texas Rangers go out to Paradise, Arizona. It's just outside of Phoenix. That's where they go for their spring training. There's Pat Dancer.
Hi, Pat Dancer.
No, ma'am, you are not late, but I'm glad you got to hear your church service this morning. Now, mine is going on. Well, really, mine won't go on until right after our live because, you know, it's in Texas and Texas is an hour behind us here in the East. So I get to hear that one.
Oh, I got up this morning at 3 o'clock. I was wide awake. And I asked Jason, I said, will you pour me some juice? Because I don't know where anything is in the kitchen. I really, and it's not because I'm lazy. It's just because I never spend any time in there. I looked the other day for a funnel and I could not find one. So he said, okay. So he poured my orange juice and got me a coffee out of the fridge and had it waiting for me.
Oh, such a sweetie.
And I made me a cup of coffee so I could have a real cup of coffee. So that's what I'm drinking is the Starbucks.
Pat Cray says she's been up since 5:30 this morning.
Well, I did go back to bed for 2 hours.
That's good. Well, I got to sleep in a little late again this morning because Wayne took Lacey with him to work. So that was nice.
Really? Yeah. It's Interplanet Giant. She's a galaxy girl.
Yes, ma'am. Happy Sunday to you too, Janet. Pat, you're in the Dallas area? Well, that's nice. My dad and a lot of my family live in Midlothian. And Wayne's two girls live in Arlington. So I know right where you're at.
You know, my sister's best friend wants to go to Texas really, really bad. And I don't want to offend any of you Texas people. I would love to go to Texas.
For a visit.
Yeah, for a visit. I mean, I'd love to visit you guys. I don't know. I might like it there. You never know.
That's right.
But my sister, now my sister is like the opposite of me. I'm kind and sweet and loving, and she's a bitch. Let's just put it out there.
Oh, wow.
She is just, I mean, like she's direct and to the point. She doesn't she doesn't skirt around. And I don't mean that as a bad thing because she'll tell you she's a bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Amy, thank
That's so
you.
sweet, Amy.
Anyway, hi, Mary. So her best friend wants to go to Texas and wanted her to go too. And she said, there is not a damn thing in Texas I want to see. Not one thing. I'm not ever crossing that border.
Oh my goodness.
I was like, oh my gosh, you're kidding me.
Well, tell us how you exactly feel.
Right? I was like, gosh, how can you not? I mean, really?
Yeah.
Amy Long, let me show you what's in the box.
Oh.
After I put your...
That's right, Mary. There's a lot of fun things to do and fun people in Texas.
Yes. But I'm almost positive she's thinking of the heat.
Probably. Yeah.
Just like I don't think she'd ever go to Florida.
Well, right now in Florida is a good time to be here. It really is. I have enjoyed it, but I don't think it's some place that I would like to be again during, say, Thanksgiving all the way through maybe the middle of January. I'd like to be somewhere where the temperatures are a little more of what you would expect for late fall.
Here you go, Amy. You're in the bucket. Twice. Okay, let me really quickly show Amy what goes in the bucket. Or what went in this bucket.
Okay, let's see. Crazy Crafting with SC is back. Little Keri saying she's happy to be here with all of us on a Yarny Sunday. Yarn Again is here. Thank you so much for being here, lovely lady. Amy Long says, I've heard so many people that go to Texas and don't leave. That is absolutely correct.
Okay. So we have some, I pronounce it Lether. It might be Lither. I don't know how to pronounce it.
Yep.
It's 76 yards. It says it's a bulky gold. I think it's a 5 or a 6. You can be the judge.
That's very pretty colorway.
There's this one, and it's 100% superwash merino. And then the other one has the same details, except for that it's 80% superwash merino and 20% nylon, and same yardage and everything. And it also comes with the Ladybug book, the Ladybug collection,
right,
which has, this is really awkward to hold. There. Which has the headband, or the ear warmer is what it is. There is a fern cowl in there if the yarn won't make it, but there's an extra pattern in there.
That's nice.
There's the ear warmer pattern. Yeah, because I didn't see that last time. And then there is a linked shell crochet square. So, like, if you just wanted to make a whole bunch of shells or squares,
yes.
So you get this. Now you get 11 of these, and this is Mary Maxim worsted yarn. It's a number 4. It's so soft. It is a kit. Let me show you what it makes. You also get a pack of clovers. Okay. Oh no, don't. So this is the blanket that you would make, that you get, and the yarn to make it. And then there's some little things in here.
That's like right, Christine.
A little pair of scissors.
Oh, how nice.
And there's a little stitch marker. It's an
Look
elephant.
at the little stitch marker, guys.
So that goes to the winner of February's. Is that everything? It must be. There. Jason can put it in there. Christner's has truckloads of sales still too.
And Christine says Mary Maxim's sales going on right now is pretty good. Yes, it is.
Well,
you're staying away?
You guys, I can make myself little now. You guys, when I counted up all of my whips.
Yep. You got quite a bit to keep you busy right now.
What did the winners win? I forget. I know that Michelle and Froggy won a large priority box of yarn. What did the other two win?
I don't know. I didn't know you were giving away more than one. Good morning, Laura. So happy you're here with us. Thank you so much for being with us.
Oh, the blankets.
Oh, okay.
The blankets. That's right. The blankets.
The blankets. That's awesome.
Anyway, good morning, Nana Michelle.
Good morning, Nana Michelle.
Out of my 96 whips, I have 94 left.
You have a new member.
Oh, wait, let me play I forgot to play.
Yeah, we got 2 songs coming.
I'm really dizzy. This is for Amy Long.
Whoop.
And this is for Teresa.
How many whips did you have? 94?
I have 94 left. I finished 2, so I had 96.
She had 96. Mercy. I cannot imagine.
I can't imagine either, and I counted them. So, Teresa, here's yours going in the bucket. So, I had a thing that would scroll. You get an entry for becoming a member. You get an entry for every. Good morning, Candy.
Good morning, little Candy. How are you, sweetheart?
If you're a Topaz member, you get 1 entry besides joining. And then if you're a Sapphire, you get 5. And then the other one doesn't matter because I don't have any of them. And then the Super Chats, the PayPal, and the Cash Apps are all
little Keri.
dollar for dollar. Keri's like, I'm going to win that blanket.
Yes, she is. Exactly, Amy. You know, I've shared with y'all lots of times. My granny would not let me start another project until I finished the one I was on. So I've always been a 1 project at a time person. So it hasn't been until I started my YouTube channel that I thought, well, I got to get out of that real quick. But it has kind of created still a problem of this mindset. I get started on one of my projects and I just keep working on it and working on it and working on it. And next thing I know, the whole day's gone by and I've only focused on this one project. And it's like, no, you're supposed to work on this for a little while and this for a little while and this for a little while.
You need to set a timer.
Yeah, I guess I do. I hadn't thought about that. I really had not thought about it. I just set a timer on my phone and tell me, okay, time to stop, pick up something else.
But Keri, this is for you, sweetie.
Well, you know, Yarn, again, I tease Keri that she is the queen of startitis. She sees a new pattern or she gets some new yarn and she immediately wants to start working with it, or, you know, the new pattern, the new blanket that she's ordered, whatever. And so she wants to immediately get started on it. And I understand that, but.
Good morning, Jane.
I think she needs to get into the habit of, I need to finish at least one project before I start this new one.
Well,
I don't see that happening, folks.
This is a whip that I'm working on.
Yes.
It is an old whip. It's a whip that I started after I met Leslie of the Corn.
Mm-hmm. Good morning, Jane.
So I'm not exactly sure how old it is, but I do know that it was a UFO.
But now it's turned back into a whip and you're going to get it finished.
Hi, Nana Kathleen.
Good morning, Kathleen. How are you, sweetheart?
Okay, Keri, here yours go in the bucket.
Well, little Keri says, I'm going to Texas in April of 2024 to see the solar eclipse. We saw it last when it was in Idaho, and it was so worth seeing. Totally. It's going to be awesome.
No, I'm just saying I'm making this blanket for your husband. And it's been a UFO since I started it. And I'm on round
46 or 48. I can't remember which one you said.
I think I have 48 rounds done. So this would be round. Wait a minute. Okay, I'm on round 48.
Pat Dancer said, I had to hide my weeps to keep crazy away. And for 2023, I'm working on Sophie's Universe.
Oh.
Leslie said, okay. Whew, wasn't sure what I had done this time.
You haven't done anything, sweetie.
Not yet, but the day's still young.
I need to get, this is a priority to get out. I need to get Froggy. I offered to do a blanket for Froggy's husband, and I got all of the stuff. He wants a really long blanket, like the green one that was really long.
Mm-hmm.
Not quite that long, but, and then wider than a normal throw.
Right.
So Pat he wants this to be bigger.
Pat Cray says, my veteran came yesterday and picked up his queen size blanket, 18 shawls, 6 lap blankets, and 50 washcloths. Hopefully no more queen size blankets. I'm trying to make a poncho, but not having any luck. Well, sweetie, maybe try another pattern. I know Crystal from Bag O' Day has some really easy ones.
Another thing that I want to work on this year besides the Sophie and all of those things and getting whips done, I'm going to start writing down the new things that I want to do. Like, I want to do a granny cardigan
Mm-hmm.
because they're cute
Well, yeah.
and they're very comfortable.
Yes.
So I have to have one.
Well, there you go.
But I'm going to refrain from doing it. And I bought yarn to do 2 mosaic blankets, and I can't even stop. I can't even start those.
Exactly, Nana Kathleen. And that's what I was thinking. Maybe changing your pattern, Pat Dancer. And she did just put out a really pretty one.
Yeah. Did you guys see the video that she did with Mary Max
Yes,
sending her all of the blankets that were already made up that they used for their photo shoots?
that is so. I mean,
I think there were 5 of them,
yep,
5 or 6 of them.
yep,
Uh, and she had to stop the camera because she started to tear
yep,
up. Oh
yep.
my God, that was so generous of them. They were so beautiful.
They were. They really were. And it was just an awesome gesture, not just to Crystal, because Crystal does so much for the Yarny community, but, you know,
Hmm.
to support her cause too. I mean, that was just such a generous thing to do.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna. Jolene sent me some. Uh, Not Jolene with 2 L's, but Jolene with 1 L.
Exactly, Nana Kathleen. Exactly, Amy. It was very nice of Mary Maxim to do, and Crystal deserves it. Exactly.
Yeah, she does. But I mean, it was so. The thing that I love most about it is it was so unexpected.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I have another blanket that I'm making like this for Crystal,
Oh, awesome.
and if I can find the yarn, it'll be one I finish this year too. And it's from Mama G. Is it Mama G Gear?
Yes.
And the Mama G Gear supplied the yarn. I told her I'd make the blanket. Well, the yarn is brown with red sparkles. Not red, orange sparkles.
Mm-hmm.
And it's beautiful.
Autumn colors. Those are her. Those are her jam.
I mean, it's this really pretty brown with orange sparkles going through it. But that green blanket that I over overmade is
Mm-hmm.
all frogged.
Oh, really?
So now I only have 93 whips.
So did Jason do that for you?
Yep, I might only have 92 whips because I had another one there with the same color in a bag that the bag has been moved, but I'm not sure. I got to write these down so I can keep track of my.
Pat Dancer says Crystal Bag O'Day is a good friend and doesn't know it. She's a good friend to all of us. I mean,
She
whether we
really
know her
is.
personally or not. I mean, she's just
She
great
really
with
is. And her videos are so helpful to
Mm-hmm.
so many of us.
Yep.
She just doesn't. I mean, I'm sure she knows, but she's so humble.
Pat says
There's 94,
4,
96.
96. Pat Cray says that she wants to work more on lap blankets and shawls for the veterans, baby blankets for the local hospital, and she's wanting to make the ponchos for the homeless veterans. Well, you've got a lot on your plate, sweetheart, but they're all going to a really good cause. And yes, Pat Dancer, she does have a very giving heart.
Yeah.
Exactly. Wow.
Well, I finished 2 of them already. And 1 was frogged, maybe 2. So that's 4 of them gone.
Well, that's good.
I'm going to do 10 rows on this, and then I'm going to work 10 rows on my other UFO that I brought out that I have to rip 15 rows out of.
Right.
It's so sad. But when you don't read the instructions correctly, that happens. I would really love to know how many Granny D has.
Ooh.
Hmm?
I said, ooh, yeah. But I don't think it's anywhere near yours.
You don't think she has as many?
Nope. But I may be wrong. Pat Cray says 6 years ago when I started learning crochet, I made a promise to myself and the veteran I was living with that all my crochet projects to veterans, all your crochet projects would go to veterans or people in need. That is so awesome. Oh, Pat Dancer, you go get your coffee and enjoy the rest of your day, sweetheart. We appreciate so much you being here.
Bye,
Love to
sweetie.
you
Love you.
too.
Breakfast sounds good.
Nana
Hi,
Kathleen.
Mimi.
Hello, Nimmy G. How are you? Nana Kathleen says, I just bought her PDF, several patterns release. I was so glad she did that because hubby overwrote my flash drive of her pattern. Oh my goodness. It was accidental, but was recordings of granddaughter's seizures. Oh, Nana Kathleen. Awful in one sense, but good in another, so that I guess he did it so that you could take it to the doctor and let them see.
Hmm. So now she has them all in PDF form?
Yes, she's been uploading them that way on her website. Her oldest son was helping her get that done.
And now are they free or do you have to pay for them?
No, they're free. I don't know how many. Oh, that's good, Nana Kathleen. I gave the flash drive to the neurologist. Well, that's good.
Mm-hmm. Are you ready to leave, Nammy G? Nammy G's going on vacation. She's going to Myrtle Beach.
Oh, that's right.
Gonna miss her.
Yeah, but Vacation is good. We all need time
Oh,
to get away.
there were bod patterns and cost $35.
Oh, okay. Well, then I guess I misunderstood. I
She
thought
was going to do them for free, but I bet you her husband and son talked her into charging for them because it's a lot of work putting them on the computer.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
And if you don't want the money, give the money to the son because he's the one that's helping you.
Yeah. Mammy G says she's not going yet, but I'm working on it. Can't wait. I bet so.
Well, come by and get me.
I think you're a little bit out of her way. Just a little.
Just across to the other ocean. Just tell your husband that it'll be a real quick trip. Hi, Teresa.
Good morning, Teresa. Well, we're having a great day. How are you doing? It's even better because you're here now.
Yes.
We love the fact that all of y'all like to spend a little bit of time with us.
We do.
And we love those of you that stop by later and watch the replay. I mean, that's just awesome of you as well. Good morning, Connie.
Good morning,
Connie. She had to go back and lay down and take a little nap this morning. Which that's what Sundays are all about.
Mm-hmm.
Taking rest if you need it.
That might be what I have to do after this because I'm getting drowsy. So yesterday we had a really good live. Oh, hi, Be Crafty. How are you?
Hello, Be Crafty.
We were talking about what
annoys us.
What annoys us? Yeah, what annoys us? And like what's our biggest pet peeves?
Mm-hmm.
Liars and thieves.
Yeah. Yarn barf. Yep, yarn barfs.
Yeah, yarn barf. Unless it's I don't mind yarn barf if it's easy to untangle. But if it's not easy to untangle, then forget it.
Well, see, if it's easy to untangle, I really don't consider it a yarn barf. I just consider it a snag. But if it takes me a while to get it done, then that's a barf.
I thought it was classic what Sam did. Gave her yarn barf, pile of yarn.
Well, Lisa, Crafty Corners, happy birthday to you. You go and enjoy your day, sweetheart.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Lisa. Happy birthday to you. And many more. Have a great day.
Yes, you go and celebrate, sweetheart. Oh, Christine doesn't. Her pet peeve is any non-center pool yarn. Yes, yarn again. Doing a project, getting to the end and running out of yarn a half of a row before it's being done. Yep.
Or a couple stitches.
Yep, I have played yarn chicken and lost many, many times. That's why now I overbuy my yarn.
And everybody laughs because I buy blanket quantities. Mm-mm.
Nothing worse than getting down and not having enough.
So the two people that won for the guess how many whips I have, there were two people because the number was 96. Froggy had 94 And Michelle, Mosaic, and Moore had 98. So I went 2 down and 2 up because I never said you couldn't be over
Or, yeah.
or under.
No, you said the closest.
I was like, the closest over or under, it doesn't matter.
Right.
Yeah, losing my count and having to count 50 times. Yeah,
Yeah.
Carrie Maureen, the pastor of the church ladies, did the seminar this morning on bullying. Oh, good.
Oh, Pat, how awesome. See? And I'm sure it's something that needed to be talked about. Not just because of them, but, there are others. Bullying can be done by one or a group. It doesn't matter.
Well, and I'm not sticking up for them by any means, Pat. Don't take this that way. But they might not think of it as in that way.
Yeah, they probably didn't, but still. When somebody
It,
tells you
it
no,
wasn't. It wasn't right what they did.
no.
I am working on a blanket for Leslie of the Corn's husband.
And I am working on a shawl pattern to go in a video, so I can't show it yet. Well, people should just learn to take no for an answer and move on. Well, good, Candy. I have it in my prayer book that all goes well for you.
Yes, me too, Candy. Thank you. It's called The Purple Passion Throw by Creative Grandma. Except for that I'm doing it in harmony instead of Zen.
Anna Kathleen said, I finished one great grandbaby blanket and working on the other one now exclusively. Well, that's awesome.
Oh, good.
Yes, it is B, isn't it? Yes, it is, Teresa. Very much so. But it happens.
Okay, I am getting ready to do row 49. I've done 9 rows today.
Suzanne says, I'm working on my second butterfly chevron blanket by Fiber Spider. That is a very pretty pattern. I love it. Number one, because it's butterflies, and I love butterflies.
I do too.
Christine says, I've got a rectangular granny afghan on my hook.
Oh, so I have a question.
Okay.
So with all the time that this spent in a bag,
I
put these 2 stitch markers. You see them right here?
Yep. I saw one of them anyway.
Well, there's 2 of them.
Okay.
There's a green one and an orange one.
Okay.
And they're on one is on each side of the V.
Okay.
Why would a person do that?
I don't know. On both sides, on one side or the other of a V? I don't know. Is that where you stopped?
No.
No. Okay. Was
And
it marking a specific count?
it's not a mistake. Oh, heck, I don't know.
I don't know either.
Because you don't have to count anything in between.
Mm-hmm. Pat Cray said that's what the pastor said, but they always get their way. No is not in their vocabulary. Well, it is now, or should be. Pat Cray wants to know, did you take your meds
I
yet?
haven't. I haven't. I will as soon as we're done.
And Yarnigan said, was it marking the front side of your blanket?
No, because you can tell the front side from the back side. I am really good at being able to tell the front side from the back side.
Okay. Well, I don't know. And since it's been a UFO for so long, you know, there's no telling what it was marking.
I mean, it's been a UFO since I can't remember if she bought it for Sherry's auction or the one before that.
Right.
Whose auction was before Sherry's?
I can't remember.
I can't either. I have one started. I'm going to rip it out.
Pat Cray says that she's going to do the virus blanket from Fiber Spider. And B says the granny stitch is great practice for that, Christine. Yes. Little Carrie says, text me when you wake up from your nap and I'll pop into Zoom to say hi.
Oh, well, you can come in right after. I won't go to bed. Me too, Christine. I put stitch markers on both ends. Now I learned my lesson. Yeah, I told Christine to put stitch markers on both ends.
Yeah.
But I only have them on one end because I'm counting in tens, so I know when I can stop.
Right. All right, so I'm going to share what Madonna has uploaded for us today. Welcome to Sunday, the 19th day of February. It's Iwo Jima Day, National Arabian Horse Day, International Tug of War Day, and National Lash Day and Prevent Plagiarism Day. The food holiday is chocolate mint. And speaking of chocolate mint, anybody gone out and bought their Girl Scout cookies yet?
No.
Well, find a little girl to support or a troop to support because they're out there selling them.
I'll have to call Stevenson City Hall or something and see if we have. Who would you call?
You should be able to just, type into Google Girl Scout Association in your area.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Leslie said she bought 16 boxes yesterday.
Oh my gosh.
Let's see. Oh,
Leslie is not at all like a house.
that's nice, little Keri. She says, I got to meet with my dad on Zoom right after the live, so I won't be in right away. That's
Okay.
good. I already had my time with my daddy. Um, Suzanne says, I love Fiber's tutorial. His voice is so calming. Yes, it is. Pat Cray is telling Christine to go to Bonnie Bay Crochet and look for continuous granny square blanket. It makes a very nice baby blanket. It really does. Jane said, yes, I had way too many crooked end bees. And Bee said, I haven't done a fiber spider pattern yet. I don't know why that's so hard for me to say.
I know. Oh, he's got some really good ones, you guys.
Yarn again said that the Girl Scouts have a shop online. I did not know that.
Well, that doesn't work if you have cash, though.
Yeah, Froggy said, has dropped the link. There it is, folks.
Hi, Froggy.
Yes, they are, Nana Kathleen. She says, I am so tempted to start the new Bag O' Day poncho. I did before hubby got diagnosed with diabetes. My mint cookies are in the freezer for the granddaughter to eat. They are so good frozen. Oh, yes, ma'am, they are. And they are truly great with a great cup of coffee.
Mm. Okay, I'm going to have to look.
Froggy says, I've been here the whole time. I've just been hiding in the bushes.
Hiding in the bushes.
Yep, she's been a lurking, but that's okay. Yeah, she didn't feel quite well this morning, so she's been a lurking and a working, or listening anyway. Oh, Leslie, I hadn't thought about that. She likes the Thin Mints frozen, then crushed up over vanilla ice cream. Oh my goodness.
Mm.
That sounds like a great treat.
Mm-hmm. You would think that there would be a Girl Scout group in Skamania County.
Oh, I'm sure there is. But you know, they love to hang out at Walmart and sell their cookies too.
We don't have a Walmart.
Well,
Skamania consists of two grocery stores, little grocery stores,
mm-hmm.
two post offices,
Oh, wow. How'd you get two?
one in Stevenson and one in Bonneville.
Okay, so you're talking about the county then? There's two grocery stores? Okay.
Yeah, because there's one store in Carson. Oh, and there's a post office in Carson, too.
Goodness.
There's a Dollar General in Carson.
Nana Kathleen says, I have joined hubby on his sugar free, low carb diet. Oh my goodness, that would be hard for me to stay away from those mint cookies. Jennifer, I just pictured you climbing out of the bushes, disheveled and all out of sorts. Yes, migraines are the worst part. They certainly are. Amy Long says that their Girl Scouts are at the exit door at Kroger's. Christine says, as long as there's a Hobby Lobby, I think I could survive anywhere. I agree with you
There's
there,
no Hobby
Christine.
Lobby here. There's no yarn store here.
Right. I think I've shared with some of you over in one of the main shopping centers on the other side of I-95. There's a Michael's, and then down just a little bit of the strip is a Joann's, and then right around the corner of that big shopping strip is Hobby Lobby. So I get to hit all three of them.
Hmm.
So I was wondering why the Walmart here, that's also just across the highway, quit carrying anything in their crafting section. I mean, it kind of made sense when the lady said, well, with all the yarn shops right here next to us, they just decided that was one area, that one department that they could get rid of, which I found to be a shame because, there's a lot of folks that rely on the yarn that they can get there at Walmart.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought that was kind of sad.
Mm-hmm.
But there are 3 big Walmart supercenters here. And if I'm willing to go like a little bit out of the way, which consists of 8 miles around the city, then there is a Walmart that still has a crafting center. Hello, Angela. Did you see Angela? She says, nope, I'm late. Well, I'm just glad you stopped in, even if it's just for a minute.
I got 2 more. Now I'm on round 48. I got 3 more rows to go.
And then you're going to stop for the day on that one?
Mm-hmm. And I'm going to rip out. Let me show you guys the one I'm going to rip out. Don't cry for me.
Okay, we won't cry for you.
Because it's a sad, sad thing. It's pretty.
Well, then why are you ripping it out?
Because it's wrong. 15 rows are wrong.
Ooh, so are you just going to rip out the 15 rows or the whole thing?
15 rounds. Yep.
Okay. Oh, I know, Pat Cray. Well, I remember when my girls were in Girl Scouts and they sold them for $1.50. We used to load up. Oh, that's pretty.
Okay, we'll see right here where it buckles.
Yep.
It's because I didn't do chain 4s. It buckles on every...
Oh, sure does. Yep.
Because you have to do chain 4s all the way across.
Yep. Angela,
so I gotta take it down to this dark blue road right here.
Well, yeah, that is quite a bit, but I'm glad that you're going to fix it though and finish it. Angela says she's teaching her grandson how to make lasagna from scratch. Oh my goodness. Yep, Connie's husband is good at cooking too. You should hear her rave.
This is a Expression Fibers. It's called Coast.
Well, I don't think I ever remember the Girl Scout cookies being under $1, but when my girls were selling them, they started out at $1.50. And they were like that, I think, the first couple of years Heather was in Girl Scouts. And then it went to $2, which wasn't too bad. And then,
Cross Aster. And it's a shawl.
A circular shawl?
It's the same shawl that what's her name made for you?
Oh, it's that one?
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Wow, Diane. She says, when I was a Girl Scout, cookies were 60 cents a box. Oh, that is awesome, Jane. My hubby has been cooking since I had my hip surgery, and he is doing great. That is awesome. That's what I say, B.
I'm going to put it on my wall.
Well, then you definitely need to fix it and make it right. Because you'll look at it and you'll find that spot where it's wrong, and it'll bug you every time you look at it.
Thank you. So, yeah, I'll be ripping that out today.
Nana Kathleen said, when I lived in Bremerton, Washington, cookies were 75 cents a box. That was in 1983. Well, I don't remember my girls' boxes of cookies ever being less than $1.50. Could be wrong. My daughter was here, she would correct me, but I just remember the lowest being $1.50.
Now I've got it. It's all tangled.
Well, we have been on for an hour, a little over, but that's okay.
Well, it's still a couple minutes to 9.
Okie dokes. Well, I was looking at the time clock. I'm sorry. I forgot we started early. I should know better by now.
But we really should be going. Because I got to go to the little girl's room.
And probably go ahead and take your nap for this afternoon's Twisted Fiber friends. Don't forget them. 4 o'clock Eastern.
1 o'clock Pacific. It's going to be a good one.
Whose house are we at today?
Daniel's.
Daniel's house. Okie dokies.
Pie, guys.
Yep.
You guys have a great one. Hugs. Love you.
Yes. Be the light out there in the darkness for someone today, folks, because you never know. Could be your bright light that they need to see. We love you all.